Hey, Roker, what do you think of talking for a few seconds while that Slob Show logo is up, and then it drops like if we're at a concert?
Or do we pretend that we don't know we're on the air? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like we leave this
I
up, and then
I
and then
I always loved it,
you always what?
and then we just pretend that we're on. Hey,
Oh
how you
wait,
doing,
whoa! Oh my
everybody?
God, I didn't know we were
Yeah.
live. Oh God.
Oh, oh wow, we're new at this.
Oh my
We
God.
don't know when our mics
We
are
were just
live.
talking about something we shouldn't have been talking about. That was a major mistake. Hey, everyone watching on Instagram, go over to YouTube and watch on YouTube. Just search YouTube for the Slob Show and watch live, because then you could comment and join in. Also, if you're watching on TikTok, wherever else you're watching, just do that because it works out much better. And it is officially the birthday show because Roker's birthday was on August 2nd and my birthday was on August 4th. So it's the Slob Show birthday show. And Roker, as the king, the Yoda of the Slob Show, the greatest of all time, the John Cena, the Hulk Hogan, the Tom Brady, the Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, Roker,
Oh, I want to see how far you're going to go with that.
the the Dick Butkus, the
The Jenna Jameson, the
the, the Ozzy Osbourne. Roker, I wanted to quickly because I have an entire Roker put up this amazing list on the Slob Show Facebook group, 116 places to get birthday freebies. So I want to go through that list. But before we go through, this is going to be the whole show today. But before that list, we need to go over everything Roker took advantage of for his birthday. Now, I could quickly tell you what I took advantage of. There's a place here called Dutch Bros. It's my favorite coffee place. I got a large black cold brew from them. I got a large iced coffee from Starbucks. I got a Jersey Mike's regular sub, and that's about it. That's all I've taken advantage of. So now, Roker, I would love to go through the laundry list of things you took advantage of for your birthday.
Well, I'm still trying to take advantage of them. So if you go on the Slob Show Facebook group page, and you can find that list. I copied I put an article, and the article says something like, "Oh, May birthday people rejoice,"
Yeah.
but the article came out in May, but you can use it for any month. And there's stuff that's not listed in that article, for
Wow.
example. So the moral of the story is, like I say in the post, you know, join those VIP clubs at restaurants, not just chains, but local places, whatever. Get on their mailing lists, do all that kind of stuff, because most of them will have something for you on your birthday, right? So, and you can really get some good stuff. So, for example, I had an appetizer or a sidekick, they called it, at Texas
Oh,
Roadhouse. So I got the free sidekick, which was like ribs,
damn.
like which would have been $9.99 normally, but they were
That's a
free.
massive savings.
Um, so and I've only done a few so far. So that's that. Um, and I'm not saying that, if you have more than one email address, you could possibly sign up twice. I'm not
Or
saying that at
or
all.
what if no, wait,
I
Roker, I just thought of a business.
To be
I
clear,
just thought of a business that you could set up. If you only set up 12 email addresses and set up every month that you have a birthday on the 4th of every month or the 2nd of every month, that means once a month you're going to get a bunch of free stuff.
that's true. Or you can ruin it for everybody, and they'll just stop doing these things. What
Exactly.
one of the
Well, I
two?
wouldn't do that. I'm just saying.
Correct. There has to be a little bit of discretion. I don't give away all my secrets. I had something happen today that I cannot talk about
Oh, wow.
because, one, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But it was pretty awesome, and I was very proud of the wife.
Whoa.
I know, a terrible tease that
Wow.
I
Why
can't
even tell us?
disclose. But let's say that, normally I am disappointed with her execution. of certain slob techniques. But
She came through this
this
time.
she passed with flying colors, flying colors. So my props to Claire in advance of the huge Roker summer party coming up this weekend.
That's right.
So so that was Texas Roadhouse.
Hey,
Um,
Roker,
I
how could
got
a regular slob win a ticket to the Roker summer party?
that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Is it
That's a
if
tough
you
one.
if they're willing to bring 500 wings, could they get in? Is there any way to get
Because
it?
people, you got to understand, it's like they're turning people away at the door. You
At the Roker
understand? It
party?
was like me. It was yeah. It was like me trying to get into that one club downtown with jeans. They just
You're the door guy.
you
Sorry,
know
man.
yes yeah. So they're turning people away in droves. So it's a very
It's the
hard
toughest
hard to
ticket in
get
town,
in.
I heard.
It is the toughest ticket in Joliet, and there's some tough tickets here, believe me. Um, so so that's Texas Roadhouse. So that's one. Um, Krispy Kreme, you get now. I hadn't been to Krispy Kreme in a while because there aren't hardly any
Yeah.
Krispy Kremes around here anymore. There's two that I know of, and I know our slobs in the Chicago area will let me know of more. But they used to be everywhere, right? They like grew really fast, and all of a sudden they started disappearing just as
Yeah.
fast. But there's one in Homewood and one in Evergreen Park, and I just happened to be in Homewood the other day,
Thank
um,
God.
meeting with a client. So I stopped by there and got 3 free
Nice.
donuts, which shockingly would have been like $5 and 60 something cents
What a deal.
for 3
So we're
donuts.
let me keep you know what I'm
So
gonna do, Roker? I'm gonna keep track. We're up to $15 of value, okay? So hang on, let me get this going. The Roker value calculator. And so currently we're so Texas Roadhouse was $10 and that's 5, right? So we're at 15.
yeah, that's about right. Yeah. So then you also have I actually didn't even use one today at Panda Express because it's still good for like the rest of the month. So I'm saving that one. That one's a free small entree,
Damn,
I
what's that?
think.
$8?
Um, you would know better than I,
I think
but I
one
did.
entree is something like $7 or $8. We'll call it $8.
Yeah, so it's like a free small entree. So I'm saving that one for a little bit later on. The ones that I've used so far are the ones that are only good for like one day or good for like a week from the time they send you the email or send you the text or whatever. So I want to make sure I use those. So let's see, Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I posted that one up on the Facebook page. So got a free like 24-ounce smoothie
What's that?
right after I
We need the
went.
values of each item.
I think that one is, and I'll look on the app real quick. And the
So we call it
tropical.
$5.
See, you could have no, it's more than
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah, you could have told me that you needed
Well,
the
I just thought of
amounts
this
here,
now.
and I
I
would
just
have.
thought of this 2 seconds ago.
Oh, okay, all right. I would have actually done.
Ah!
I would have actually done the show prep
You think
and had that figured
yeah.
out. So let's see. It's approximately. It looks like they're all about
Damn, we're at
$8.49.
$31, folks. Roker so far, this is we should just call it what it is, right, Roker? We should call it the breaking news that it is. Roker, right now we're going over the laundry list of food items that Roker got for his birthday. You know, if you sign up for all the apps. So right now we are at $31. Please continue, Roker.
And this is just since Saturday. Now, here is a tip for and pretty much all of you probably have the Starbucks
Of
app.
course, free drink.
So Starbucks used to be you could get it and use it like the entire month. You got a whole month to redeem it, but now you have to redeem it on your
Yeah.
birthday.
Oh, wait, Roker,
So, which is
let me
something
toss in one tip that you told everyone before. Get the
yeah,
most expensive drink you could possibly get.
and that's where I was going with this. So they have it's off the board. They have now when I was growing up, there were game shows. There's still game shows, but they're like game shows like do you ever remember a game show like Tic Tac Doe or
Of
Joker's
course.
Wild?
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
those games? So like you would spin there'd be like this slot machine, right? And there'd be different topics would come up on the slot machine, right? It would be like sports, movies, American history, right? And then the contestant would be able to go, I want to go off the board and take television. I'm like, well, then why the hell are we spinning the wheel in the first place? If you can just pick whatever category you want. I
So,
digress.
Roker, we're at $31. What
So
drink did you get at Starbucks? Was it $9?
you can go board and get a Trenta,
Yep.
which is their largest drink.
That's what I get, a Trenta large, black
And
cold brew.
and I got a vanilla bean cold brew
Oh my god.
Trenta.
That has to be
I have no
2,200
idea
calories.
how much it would have cost. None, no idea. But
How many calories are in a venti vanilla bean? What was it? A vanilla bean what?
yeah, this was a Trenta. So
What was it? Trenta what though? A
it was a
frappuccino?
not it was a cold brew with vanilla cold foam.
How many calories are in a venti cold brew, from Starbucks?
With cold foam.
We're looking at not bad. We're looking at oh, it says it's only 40 calories for the foam, so that's fine. Alright, so
Ah,
how much was that?
I have no idea how much it was. Not a
I
clue.
think I think it's about $6, so we're gonna call it it's like
I
$7.
didn't know anything at Starbucks was $6.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Roker birthday value calculator. We are up to $38 in free value that Roker has already amassed on his birthday from apps and everything else. What else, Roker? What's next?
I'm thinking you're undervaluing that Starbucks a little bit.
No, because I get it every day and it's like
Okay.
$6. So, but the cold foam is probably $1. So
So let's see here. I got let's see. What else have I used here? I'm
now
trying
this is
to
only stuff that you've used. Now you have a lot of stuff on deck, of course.
that I haven't even used yet. Correct.
Yeah.
That I haven't even used. I'm
Well,
trying to find
let's throw in because you're never going to use it because you have so many points. But Jersey Mike's gave you 72 points for a regular,
yeah,
right?
so Jersey Mike's gives you enough points for a regular sub.
That's $13.
Now
So right.
I'm holding on to it, but
Yeah, that
yeah,
counts.
right,
We're at
yeah, that
$51.
correct. And I got a free sub um
Jimmy John's?
from Jimmy John's.
Wait, what? Did I get one? Let me check my app because I don't think Jimmy John's gave me a sandwich.
Jimmy John's. Happy birthday. Here's a free sandwich or wrap.
Wow. Not me.
Valid for 30 days.
Wow. So that's what? Let's call it $13, 12.
Sure.
We'll say 13. So now we're at $64.
And then
Uh,
Mr. Submarine gives you a buy
oh,
one, get one free
for a king?
for a regular, but they always let me get a king. I'm like, can I get a king with this? Sure. Get two
Wow.
kings for the price of one.
We'll call that $13. We're now looking
Now
at
that
$77 in value that Roker has amassed for free for his birthday because he's smart.
now that's got to be used. Mr. Submarine's got to be used within a week. So I was going to go today, but I'm going to probably use it tomorrow instead. So I think that's everything. Here's
Uh-oh.
um,
This is one of those secret ones you don't want to tell anyone?
no, it's fine. It's I'm just saying, like I said, on the list that's there may be some local stuff. Like I don't even recall seeing the Jimmy John's or the Jersey
Yeah, we're
Mike's
gonna go through that list
on
in a
that
second here.
list. But one that was a very pleasant surprise was from Rise Dispensary,
Oh, wow.
where they gave me $10 in points that expire in a week. And they had edibles on sale that were $11.60. So it
So you got
cost
'em
me
for a dollar.
a dollar 60. for a pack of edibles.
Are we missing anything? Because I'd love to get you to $100 here. Right now we're at $87.
So that was outstanding. Let's see here. I'm going through my emails and just searching birthday to see what else I've come up with. Although
Chipotle,
I
did you
got
get your free guacamole?
sweet fruit guacamole. I have not used that yet.
That's I think that's about, I don't know, $3, something like that.
I did get a free like scratch a free like Illinois lottery. If you have the Illinois lottery app, they have these kind of instant games within the app,
Oh,
and
wow.
I got a free game there.
What's that, $1?
That was $1. I'll take it.
We're inching our way to 100.
I'm
This
not
is
even
like Price
counting.
is Right.
Yes, exactly.
If you get to
Um,
$100, you win the car.
and I still haven't. There's so many of them that I haven't used. I've got a Fogo de Chão that I've got to
Oh,
use
oh, whoa,
for
whoa,
$25.
whoa. How do you forget about that one?
I haven't forgotten about it. I just haven't had a chance to go yet.
We're at
I
$116 in value.
I had high school reunion all last weekend, and I've got the Roker extravaganza this weekend. So
Did you hook up with anyone at the high school graduation, the reunion?
that was, it's an interesting thing, isn't it? Things like that. You're like, oh, who's wishing me a happy birthday on Facebook? That's hot. Or, who still looks good at the high school reunion? I'm not saying that I do this. I'm just wondering if people ever thought that way.
Wait, when you see like I wished you a happy birthday, not only on the text, our text thread, but also I
Yes.
believe on Facebook. So you don't care when I say happy birthday, but you look for the hot girls.
No, I do. I know. I do care. I appreciate it. I wished you a happy birthday in advance because I
Yeah.
knew since your birthday was going to be on Monday that I wasn't going to have time to like look at Facebook or text or anything. So I'm like, let me wish you a happy birthday now because I won't. I'm not going to be able to do it until like Wednesday probably when I see you.
Yeah,
So let's see here.
you said happy early birthday in case I'm too busy at work.
Yep. Yep. That's it.
That was nice of you because you want to make sure you covered all bases. What a
I've
guy.
got I've got a $25 one from Landry's, so that can be used at McCormick and Schmick's or Morton's or any of those. I use that every year.
We're up to
Um,
$141 in Roker birthday value.
what is this? El Burrito Loco, $5 there. That's a local
Damn.
place down the street. $5. I can get a probably a nice little
Some
meal there.
guacamole and chips.
Culver's ice cream,
That's what,
free one
$4?
there.
Call that
Um,
$4.
$5 from Original Rainbow Cone.
Oh, damn. Got a lot of desserts here.
Let's see. $5 in Kohl's cash.
Oh.
Hey,
When you
better than
return
nothing.
do you know when you bring your Amazon returns to Kohl's, they give you a
They give you
20%
five.
off?
They used to give you like $5 in Kohl's cash when you brought your
It's like
Amazon.
10 or
return.
20% off, I think now.
Okay, yeah. Popeyes free apple pie.
That's probably I'll say $3.
Denny's free Grand Slam.
That's $6. I know that. We'll call it 7 with text. We'll call it 170. $6.99, I think, for a Grand Slam, right?
Free dessert at Noodles.
All right, we'll call that $5. We don't know what they're
Free
offering.
dessert at Jason's Deli.
Another 5, we'll say.
Free dessert at Chick-fil-A. I used that one. And
What did you
Chick-fil-A
get?
had.
Do you remember?
What'd you say?
What did you get? Do you remember?
I got a brownie.
Was that like $5?
I don't know.
We'll call it
was free.
6.
It was free. I don't know. And they also had a game going, like a little game going on over the last few weeks. And so I had won a nugget, a 5-piece nugget too. So I got a 5-piece
Nice.
nugget and a brownie for free.
Damn.
Yep. There's Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, Texas Roadhouse. Let's see here.
Mel checking in on YouTube, which is the premier way to watch the Slob Show now. Because if you want to comment, you have to go on YouTube Mel got his free burger. Conrad from Canada got so much stuff. Uh, let's see. Conrad got his Meyer 5% off. He got Kohl's Cash. He got a Target 5%. Oh yeah, Target gives you 5% off too. That's another one.
Please post these, not just here, but go to the Slob Show Facebook group and
Yeah.
post those, because these things are not exclusive to us. We can all be getting these things.
Oh yeah.
That's what the Slob Show Facebook group is all about, is sharing
Yeah, it's
these
about your
type of things.
recommendations, your personal food pictures, and tell us where to go. Like if we want the Slop Show, it's mainly a Chicago page, but it's branched out everywhere. So we want to know every place to go in every city. So we need to know everything. So let us know.
Free dessert at White Castle, like
It's
cheesecake on a stick.
probably $5. We'll
I
call it.
don't know. We're just everything's $5,
Just,
pretty
just
much.
we're just trying to
Yeah. So, but I
wait,
mean,
Roker, we're $9 away from 200. Can you get us over 200? That's the question.
can I get you over 200? Let's see
You're
here.
$9 away right now.
Red Lobster here.
Oh, here we go.
Chocolate Wave, Strawberry Cheesecake Bliss, Key Lime
That has to be $9.
Pie, or Brownie Overboard.
We are officially at $200 on the Roker birthday value calculator. These are all things that Roker has received for his birthday. $200.
Is there a Buca de Beppo out there by you?
I'm not sure, but there's one in Vegas.
There's one in Vegas. There's one in
That one's not in Lakeview anymore, or near
no,
Wrigley Field over there.
the one isn't in Lakeview anymore. There's still one off of I-88 that was over by uh that nightclub over there
What did you
in
get from them?
I'm looking for it. Hold on.
Free
It's
breadsticks, maybe?
oh no. It's like two huge things here. Hold on. Birthday.
Roker is now going through all the free items he received for his birthday. You could do it too. Get all the apps. Don't mess around.
Yeah,
You make a major mistake every time you don't download all the apps.
the Buca de Beppo was an actual good one. I just don't know if I'm actually going to be near a Buca de Beppo. Some of these are,
You're going to
dine in
Vegas.
only, but
You're headed to Vegas. Use it there.
if it's still good at the end of the month, absolutely. Oh, where are you?
Base is watching on Instagram right now. He's like, I can't come on. He's doing something, and now he's watching on Instagram.
Oh, here we go. Buca de Beppo. Don't miss out on your 2 free birthday gifts. A free colossal brownie sundae.
That's $15 easy.
Here's the picture of that.
Yeah, we'll call that 15. What else?
And $20 off any purchase of $40.
Wow. We're at Roker, you got us over. You're at $235 now. $235 in value.
So that's pretty good. Rosati's Pizza, free dessert. There's so many places.
Oh, Rosati's Pizza, we'll call that $6. We'll call it 5. We'll stick with the. So we're at 200. Can you get us to 300?
I mean, I'm sure I could. But
here's the question. Could you get us to 300?
I mean, my wife actually used her points for her free sandwich. The Fogo's a good one. The key to going to Fogo is go for lunch, because it's half the price of dinner.
And it's all the same stuff.
Yep. So that's a really good way to stretch your money there.
$240 of value. And then Roker put this list up on the Slop Show Facebook group. I'm going to just quickly go through some of this stuff. A&W, there's an A&W, I know there's an A&W in Elgin, right?
Yeah, there used to be one in the hood too, like on 55th Street.
You get a free root beer float. ABC Liquor is giving out a free gift. Let's see here. Applebee's, you spend $15, you get a free appetizer. Man, that doesn't sound worth it to me. Auntie Annie's, you get a free pretzel for your birthday. As long as you make a purchase. Baja Fresh has a special offer. Baskin Robbins, you get a free scoop of ice cream. Benihana, you'll get a $30 birthday certificate for if you register for the chef's table. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Uh, Ben and Jerry's, 10% off. California, is there still California Pizza Kitchen? Oh, they should give you
Yeah,
points anyways.
no, there are. The thing is, all these things, especially if these are places that you're going to go to anyway. I'm not saying don't drive like 30 miles to go and get an appetizer from some place
Yeah.
that you never go to, right? But like Dunkin' Donuts is like double points or triple points or something like that, right? So if you're going to Dunkin' Donuts anyway and getting coffee or getting, cold brew or whatever, boom.
Roker, are you in the Earl of Sandwich Club? Because when you go to Vegas, you'll get a free sandwich if you sign up for that.
Earl of Sandwich is an outstanding sandwich place in Vegas. I think there is one
It's good.
in the old Bally's. Well, you're not Hasselhoffing your sandwich at 3:00 in the morning on the
No,
floor
I
of the
am. That's
hotel
the only
room,
time
all
I've
right.
had it.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you know, it's funny when I went to I did a live broadcast at Disneyland, and there's an Earl of Sandwich at Disneyland. So when I left
okay.
when I left there, I got like 2 or 3 because I was staying in the whatever the hotel, the Californian or whatever, the one that's connected to Disneyland. And I got 3 sandwiches from the Earl of and I was doing exactly what you just said. I was Hasselhoffing them, no shirt on, laying in the bed, like, "Ugh." at like
Awesome.
at like midnight. And then I'm like, have some mayo on the side. They're like, no, give you some
Oh,
packet.
well, that turned you off.
It did, but it was 3. There's nothing, Roker. Is there anything better, Roker, than after a night of Vegas or whatever? You're laying there in those boxers that have a hole right where your balls are. You know what I'm talking about? That pair of boxers you were wearing,
Yeah,
and
yeah. The one next to the hole that's supposed to be there.
the best was you were wearing boxers. You and I were sharing a hotel room. You were wearing boxers that had a huge hole in the front. You walked out into the hall with I think just socks and those boxers to get ice. You
And
didn't,
I think I got like a pop out of the machine or Gatorade or something, whatever. I don't care.
but
Gatorade,
it,
like you know how the machine takes credit cards, and
yeah,
it's like a $5 Gatorade or something, whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I didn't care. Who cares at
But
that point?
is there anything better than when you're in that state where you're in the boxers, you're laying on the bed, it's 54 degrees in your hotel room? Is there anything better than having multiple sandwiches just laying in front of you? Like it's the greatest feeling.
Well, that's why, like, I was talking with somebody the other day, and they were talking about how they had just gotten back from Vegas, and they stay at the Bellagio and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I've stayed at the Bellagio; it's great. I like to stay at the Link. Now, the Link is not the world's greatest hotel. It's fine. I stay there because of the location. The location is perfect. It's right in the middle of the strip, and you walk right out the door, and there's an In-N-Out burger like 5 steps away.
Oh yeah, it's the and In-N-Out's
So
pretty
it's so
cheap.
it's lit so it's literally the cheapest food you can get on the strip too.
You know what's
It's
fucked up, Roker? I have an In-N-Out from where I'm at right now about like a mile, like a couple, call it 6 blocks away, and I've an In-N-Out 6 blocks from my house here, and I barely go to In-N-Out. It's kind of like Culver's or Portillo's. Like when you live by this stuff, it's like
you don't
you
take
don't go
advantage
often.
of it. Right, exactly. Exactly. But when everything's like when Guy Fieri is charging $27 for a burger,
Oh yeah,
that's got like his picture like branded on the bun,
that hair
you're
and the sunglasses.
you're happy to go and get like 3 double cheeseburgers for that
Yeah,
price.
for 20
5
bucks, you're
5 feet
walking out
away.
with 3 double
Right,
doubles.
right.
Hey
Conrad,
Roker,
August 2nd was my birthday. August 4th was Abe's, and apparently yours is around this time too. Conrad, one of our most loyal and faithful.
Conrad sent me a $25 Jersey Mike's gift card for my birthday.
Wow.
What a guy.
What a
I
guy
said,
to
"Please," I
fight.
said, "Please, Conrad, don't send me any more gift cards." You're I mean, this guy, what a great guy. I mean, he sends me birthday gifts every year. I'm like, "It's not necessary, Conrad." But hey, Roker, speaking of birthdays, I have some breaking news. In right now from our very own Claire Roker, the wife of Roker. Roker apparently forgot to mention a place that he had a coupon for.
I did
You
not.
seeing that on your screen there, Roker?
Morton's is part of Landry's.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mentioned
crap.
Morton. You can
Oh,
get Morton's. You can get
oh,
McCormick and Schmick's. What was great during the pandemic was that Morton's had like buy your own, like you get like raw burgers and raw steaks and stuff like that because the restaurant wasn't open. And so, like one year, I got like 2 half-pound burgers that came
damn.
like with like brioche buns, all the fixins, cheese, the whole
Ah,
9 yards, and a crab cake for
damn.
$25. That
Uh,
was
Chri
awesome.
Chris is saying Portillo's gives you a free slice of cake.
Yes,
He's
I
saying
have a
Lou
free slice of cake from Portillo's. Thank you for
you
reminding me
you
about that.
you have a Lou Malnati's small deep dish pizza, is that true?
Oh, I've got to look.
What? Chris?
Lou Malnati. Oh, Lou rewards. Let's see here.
That's
I
a pretty
don't.
good oh,
I'm gonna
wow,
have to
Roker.
go and look in my. Make sure I have that.
Gina Rodriguez checking in on YouTube. Remember the Burger King Kids Club birthday meals? I do remember that. Remember the McDonald's parties? It was the greatest thing ever. When you were a
McDonald's.
kid, all you wanted to do was go. I'm going to update this, Roker, by the way, because if you have that Portillo's cake, that's another $7. So we're at 247 now. So, but the McDonald's birthday parties, like you live for those. They would say like hamburger, cheeseburger, Pepsi, orange, fry, no fry. That was the spiel they would give you. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Pepsi, orange, fry, no fry. Those were the only options you had. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Pepsi, orange, fry, or no fry. That was it. You had 6 options. You get 3 of them, and that's it. I would say
I got my
cheeseburger,
whole like
fries, and
fourth.
Pepsi.
I got my whole fourth grade class a party at McDonald's once because I
For reading
went
like
there.
8 books or something.
No, I was there interviewing the manager or something for something. I don't know. This
When you
was
were in 4th grade?
the stupid shit you do when you're a kid. It's like you know you want to like go on the radio and like, I'm gonna interview. I'm here with McDonald's. It's a big deal. You interview grandma. It's a big deal.
Ah,
So yeah, I ended up getting the
that's awesome.
whole class at my Montessori school, which Claire hates when I bring up my Montessori school upbringing. So I ran into a friend of mine at the reunion who I had known since then. She's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Yeah, we go back to the Ancona days." That was the name of my school. And Claire, without missing a beat, goes, "Oh, so you used to take naps in class?"
Roker, you
Because we
were
could
you
take
were you
naps.
were you guys rich when you were a kid or no?
No, we were middle class. My mom was a teacher. My dad was a social
Oh,
worker.
was she a teacher at the Montessori school?
No, she was a teacher in a
Oh,
public
okay.
school, which is why I went to Montessori school. She wasn't about to put me in public school.
Because I was gonna say, like, Montessori schools, if you like I know people like they teach their kids get to go for free.
Oh, I don't. Boy, I wish my mom had known that because I was pissed when I had to leave because it got too expensive.
And then they sent you
Like,
to the public school and you got beat up every day.
and then I ended up going to high school early. So
Oh, wow.
ended up,
Early?
yeah, I ended up taking a
Wow.
picture with those people. We were all seventh graders over at Kenwood. We were seventh graders amongst all the high schoolers. It was like one classroom with like 20
You
of us.
you
So it's
were in
like
high
the only
school after you went to high school, so you skipped 8th grade?
I went to high school for seventh grade. Yeah, it was
Wait, what?
still it was still seventh grade, but you
Oh, but it
were
was in
taking
at a high school.
classes in high school. Yes, and getting
Why?
credits. It was some. It was a program. It was the first year of some program, and
Wow.
my mother pulled some strings or whatever, and
That was an honors type thing?
the
You were
the
in
the
honors
the,
classes?
the, the kid who took naps and never had a homework assignment in his life finally found himself in high school at the age of 12.
Hey, when you went to the regular high school after the Montessori school, was it like Rocky 5 when the kid went up to Rocky's son and, like, pushed him up against the fence and, like, stole his jacket, stole his lunch money? Was it like that?
Dude, we were like, it was like Land of the Lost. We were like just little like runts. You got the football teams coming down there's the football
Get
teams
him!
coming down the hallway and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
There's those Montessori school kids. Get him!
Yeah.
You know he has lunch money. Get him!
all 40 cents of it.
Hey, remember that? Remember when lunch was 40 cents? That was
Four-
crazy.
40 cents. Awesome.
I'm
But you
seeing
could
here
get a
that
slice of cake for like $1.20.
yeah, they'd have the side table where you'd buy
Yeah.
cookies and all
Yep.
that stuff.
Yep.
It looks like Olive Garden gives you a free dessert for your birthday. Medieval Times does something. McDonald's says you get a free 6-piece
Oh,
chicken
oh,
nugget.
oh, no, oh, yeah, that's right. McDonald's. I forgot about McDonald's because I didn't even know about McDonald's. And I go to McDonald's and it's still in there right now. And I go to my deals and it's got like 5 things I can choose from.
It does? Well, it
Yeah,
looks to me
yeah.
as
Hold on
though
one
those
second.
5 items are a 6-piece nugget, cheeseburger, fries, hash browns, McChicken, iced coffee, or a sausage burrito,
Yep,
which
that's
are all
it.
in the $3 range. So we're Roker, we made it.
But still,
We hit the
that's
number.
that's yep, six piece nugget, cheeseburger, fry, hash browns, hot and spicy McChicken, iced coffee, McChicken, or sausage burrito. That's what I have here.
That puts us over $250.
That's a solid freebie.
Yeah. Looks like pizza. There's a lot of places that give you a quote special reward. Do you know there's one Quiznos left in Chicago, Roker? It's on Division Street, and it says you get $5 off. I went to that Quiznos because I'm like, God, I didn't even know it was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Oh, I
Like,
still
I'm
have
like,
quiz bucks.
you should bring them there.
Are they?
Hey, when you're downtown next, bring those old quiz. Hey, Roker, do you remember Q Barbecue? Remember they gave us the
Oh,
lifetime pass?
dude, dude, and he sold them. He sold it, and that thing doesn't work. We had a card that was good for like free everything.
No, no. Okay, wait, hang on. So I received that card. Okay, it was for free food for the rest of your life at Q Barbecue, and I never used it. Okay, and I went in there one time, and I'm like, oh, I have that card, and I brought it in, and they said that they're like, oh, we have new owners, so you
Yep,
can't use it. Did you ever get to use that card?
once I used it once. I used it once, and I bought two of the. You know how they have that. It's like a combo that's got like everything
Oh yeah,
special,
that
whatever. I
plate.
bought like two of them, and
So
it's
wait, you
like,
took 2 plates for one meal?
well, it was for me and Claire.
I know, but they gave it to you like two. You were able to get 2 full meals like that.
Yeah,
Wow, I wish mine
but
would have
then yeah,
worked.
but then he sold it,
You know why he sold it?
and
Because
it
he
doesn't
gave you
work.
the free card. He's like,
Uh,
"Fuck," he goes,
yeah,
Roker
he's
has
a
this
this is
lifetime card.
losing. Yep, it's a losing proposition now. I blew that.
Oh my god. Hey, Brody, what's up, man? Brody, the correspondent of U.S. City. I saw him at the Shinedown show yesterday. He's on Instagram. All you people on Instagram, head over to YouTube if you want to join the show. Just search the Slob Show and just watch it live there, because then you could comment live. That's the only way to do it now, because it's, everything else is dumb.
Shout out to our boy Sammy P, who joined us on the last episode. He's all over the VSiN Circus Sports um, uh, NFL Survivor documentary that
Oh,
they've got
what's that? What,
running now.
where's that? What channel's that on?
You can see it's on you see it on YouTube. They
And it's
just dropped the documentary. So Circa Sports, like you may have the Circa Sports app in here in Illinois, but
yeah.
Circa is a hotel in downtown Vegas, and they've got a ridiculous pool called Stadium Swim, and they've
Oh
got
yeah,
like
I
the
saw that.
world's largest sports book. But they have this Circa Survivor um, challenge every year. It's $1,000 entry, and like last year it was a guaranteed payment of $10 million, but then they had so many entries it ended up being $14.2 million,
Damn.
and like four people split it, and so you've got to fly out to Vegas to enter, right? because you have to enter and then you get a proxy service to put in your picks every week. And yeah,
Wow,
Sammy P was all over the first couple of episodes. So just want to
damn.
give him a
Let's check
quick
that out.
shout out.
That's our boy Sam Panayonovich. All right. Well, that was our birthday special. I hope you were able to get something out of that. Hey, download all the apps. At least the stuff you love, download it. There's always something.
And if you
Jersey
use
Mike's
it,
like,
you use it. You don't use it, you don't use it. Like I'm going to use the Culvers. I'm going to go to Culvers and get my ice cream. Going to go to McDonald's and get this. Going to go get all these. What did you do
yeah.
for your birthday? Anything special?
I
It's
actually
tough
went
when
to
it's
the
on a weekday.
so I was in Chicago. So we actually went to the did you know there's a sec
You were, huh? Oh,
that's right.
okay. That's
Did you
nice. Okay. Yeah.
did you know there's a second Vito and Nick's location, but the two locations hate each other? Were you aware of this? It's on Roberts Road in like
So my guess
Palos.
is usually it like
There was
same
a
thing
divorce.
happened with that sub place over in Bridgeport where there's two of them.
Oh
Usually
yeah,
like one
uh,
member of the family goes off and makes another
Nona's?
and does the same thing. That's probably what
Yeah,
happened.
Nona's. Yeah, the father and son in that situation. The Palermo's brothers, the one on 63rd and the 95th, they're not involved. The two Vito and Nicks, they told me there was something with a divorce. And many years ago, this other one on Roberts Road, they have all the recipes, they have the name, it's called Vito and Nicks too. But we went to that one because the original didn't take reservations. And we had like my aunt, we had like 10 people. So we're like, we have to go somewhere where we get a reservation. I'm like, I didn't even know there was a second location, but that's why I didn't know because they're not involved. But
Was it good?
yeah, it was good. It was pretty good. I
Well,
liked it.
it's like Tina Turner and What's Love Got to Do with It? She's like, I just want my name. I work too
Exactly.
hard for it. I just want my name.
Anime. All right. Well, what did you do for your birthday, Roker? We should mention that as well.
It was a busy weekend. I went to the National on Thursday. That that thing has exploded. It
The
was
National, what's that?
so the National. It's the National Card Collector Convention
Oh, okay.
and sports memorabilia. So every year, the national takes place in a different city, and it's like the biggest event of the year. But for the next 3 years, it's going to be in Chicago. And
Oh, nice.
so I went there, and it was just like ridiculous. And then that was Thursday, and then I had the reunion was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Um, and then my boy Corey came to town. So I actually left the reunion on Saturday and then went up to Sheffield's and
Oh, Sheffield's? Nice.
hung out there. Yeah, and utilized the services of Kluber. And
So she picked you up and brought you back to the hotel?
she came actually and came to the reunion and came to the to. It's funny because it's like people were going up to her. Go, hi, oh my God, I haven't. She's like, no, I'm his wife. I didn't go, Kenwood. People don't know what you look. People don't. They don't know. They don't know.
Well, that was very nice of her to pick you. I'm sure you were in great shape after Sheffield's.
I wasn't too bad. I did okay. I was okay. I was a
Do
pretty good
do you
boy.
know anyone there still, or everyone? There's no one really there anymore, right?
Yeah, no. Juan was working the main bar, so
That's a good bar. Sheffield's in,
that was
I
good.
guess is it technically Wrigleyville, I guess?
It's Wrigleyville. It's
Yeah.
Sheffield and School, where across the street from where Medusa's used to be, if you're of a certain age. But it's just down the block from Belmont.
I wonder
They
what bars
carded
are
me.
still
They carded me when I walked in, so I'm like, well, guess I'm not a regular anymore.
I mean, it's ridiculous to I mean, you're obviously 21. I mean, come on.
Obviously,
I
dude. Obviously, I'm
come on.
almost 21, like damn near 3 times over.
I
But
mean, it's ridiculous. Like,
yeah,
come on. Just I know you have to check IDs, but there's Betty White walks in, you're not gonna check her ID, right? You know what I'm
you
saying?
might have to. I
And
love it when
Clint
you like. I love it when I'm buying beer at Jewel and the person who's checking me out has to stop and wait for a
yeah.
manager to come over, wait for somebody to come over from the rain check desk
Like,
to ring me out.
if Clint Eastwood and Dick Van Dyke walk into a bar and they ask for their IDs, like, go fuck yourself. God damn. Jesus. All right. Well,
Exactly.
we'll be back next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. I don't know. It'll
And
be
please
August.
post. Oh, if your birthday's coming up, happy birthday if it's your birthday. That's what Ray Rayner used to say all the time. But if you have places
Ray
that
Rayner.
give you free stuff on your birthday, put it up on the Facebook page.
Yeah,
Let
please
everybody
share
know
it.
about it.
All right, and we'll see you guys next week. We're out.